Good evening, everyone. So tonight I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm trying to project something on the screen. So if you can't read it, it's totally okay, but we're going to review some information that we learned today. Today in class we learned about angles, and angles come in different sizes. So we have obtuse angles. Remember when you go from a right angle and you make it super big? That's an obtuse angle. We also have right angles that make a perfect 90-degree angle, which is just like this. Then we also learned about acute angles, which were smaller than 90 degrees. So acute is small, then we have right, then we have obtuse angles. And then a straight perfect line we said was 180 degrees. Now, what we're going to be looking at tonight is how this affects triangles and how it makes triangles have their shape and to have their name. So if I connect these lines here with another line segment, okay, I made a triangle. So whenever you have a big angle here, this is called an obtuse triangle, which is the one shown here. You will get this paper tomorrow in class because it has a large obtuse angle. It is bigger than 90 degrees within that angle. So that's one way we can name a triangle. We can also name a triangle by a right triangle. So if I attach the line segment to this triangle, I create a right triangle because it has a perfect, it makes a perfect 90-degree angle, and we know it because of this square. This square tells us that it's 90 degrees. Because it has a right angle, it's called a right triangle. Now if I connect this triangle here with a line segment, this one is called an acute triangle. All of the angles, if I turn the shape each time, all of the angles are acute within this triangle. So that's called an acute triangle. So you can name triangles in three ways. They can be a right triangle, an acute triangle, and an obtuse triangle. In your journals tonight, I want you to draw a picture of each. So you're going to draw a picture of an acute triangle, obtuse, and right triangle. Now don't shut off your computers yet. We still have to learn about one more way to classify triangles. So you can classify triangles in these three ways, or there are three other ways, and again, you'll be getting this sheet tomorrow. We can also classify triangles by the length of their size. These are about their angles This is about the length of the side. So if our triangle has two sides that are the same, which are shown by these dashes here and here, this is called an isosceles triangle. We gotta make sure I spell it right. That's when two sides are the same and the other one is not the same length. Again, these lines here show that these sides are equal. Now, if all of the sides are equal, like on this triangle, it is called an equilateral triangle, and it has that word equal in it, so that's easy to remember. And again, that is shown by these dashes here. So if two sides are the same, it's an isosceles triangle. If all three sides are the same, it's called an equilateral triangle. Now, if none of the sides are the same, which is shown by these marks, notice it's 1, 2, 3, showing that all of the sides are different. This is called a scalene triangle. So you've learned about two different ways to name triangles. You either name them by the angle that they're represented with, or you name them by the length of the sides. Tonight you're going to draw a picture of an acute, obtuse, and right triangle, and you're drawing a picture of an isosceles. Ooh, gotta make sure I spell it right. An equilateral, and scalene triangles. So you should have 6 triangles in your journal when you're finished. Please make sure that they are labeled and spelled correctly. Again, tomorrow we're just looking at classifying and naming triangles based on the information we learned today. I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.